Hi guys, in this 5-minute Android tutorial we are going to learn how to create a menu just like the one you would see in the Spotify application. I have a toolbar on the bottom of my activity instead of the top, and I currently have two icons, one for home, which displays a toast message, and then this search icon, which brings us to another activity. And I'll show you how to include this menu bar on all of your activities with minimal effort. Let's go ahead and get started. So first, in your app.buildgradle file, you want to make sure that you're including the app.compat libraries. So that's going to be your first step. And then just to show you, I set up some custom colors for my application. And then where the real jewel is, I've created a resource layout file that's called toolbar_main. And this just shows my basic attributes. I had to include this line here, this app line, to get a couple things to work. What you'll want to do is make sure you assign your toolbar an ID. In this case, I assigned it toolbar. And then I just created a relative layout and I started placing elements within this menu bar. You can create your a completely custom one, and it doesn't even have to be this sort of width as you saw in the application. You can have a toolbar that goes all the way out here. It can include all kinds of information. But in this case, all I've done is I've included an image view that's set to an icon, and I'll show you the website in the description where I got these free icons from. But I have an icon for home, and then I set a text view below it, and then I created another image view and I set its icon to a magnifying glass. And that is how the toolbar is going to look. And now I'm going to show you how to include it in your other layout files. So if you're using an element over and over again in the UI, a great way to include that is to use an include statement in your XML. So I have just my basic layout here with my text view in this toolbar, and what I've done is I said include, and then you make sure you set the layout that you want to include, in this case my toolbar, and then I aligned everything to the bottom. And if you check out my search activity here, you'll see that's all I did. I just included it as well. And now if I were to modify my menu, I can do it all in just one place. I can just go back to my toolbar menu, I can add icons, take them away, and then the changes are going to reflect on my other two activities. And now in the Java code, what you'll want to do, and to make things clean, I put everything in a function, or method I should say, and so I called it setup toolbar. And what we do is we create a toolbar variable and we hook it to our ID. This is where setting the ID comes into play. Then we need to set the toolbar to act as an action bar for the activity window, and we do that by calling this line here, set support action bar, and then we pass in our toolbar. And if you left out this line here, it would add the name of the activity or application to the toolbar. We don't want that. So I called get support action bar dot set display show title enabled to false. And then I just set up my image views and hook them to their individual IDs, and then I create on-click listeners for each one. The home icon currently displays the toast message. And then the second icon, the search icon, goes to a new activity. And this looks a little different than what I've done in the past. I've done it all in one line here. I called start activity, created a new intent, and then immediately just said go ahead and get the application context, and we're going to travel to this activity. And that concludes our 5-minute tutorial on how to create a toolbar, just kind of like the one you would see in Spotify. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you need any other clarifications, just leave me a comment. Thank you for your time.